Welcome to Furlough Friday 22.
2022 double deuce.
22.
Oh,
Deuce.
Special.
Nice. That is.
I think this is Dean's third appearance.
It is.
At least.
No,
He's a
just three.
resident. He's a just. Actually, you might have the record. Where's Nate at?
No, I would say Callie or Russ have the record, or Zach.
I would say
Those two-
me. I still don't feel like I'm hosting shit. I'm just a guest.
Yeah, we're not
That's
hosting.
all I am. That's it.
We just schedule it.
So I bought myself
myself
an early Christmas present that I didn't need whatsoever because it was on sale.
Fucking car? Is it another car?
Another
No,
double-sided
no.
dildo.
Nope. Tyler, you're closer.
Anal
A
beads.
night vision scope.
Ooh.
And for anal beads? Weird.
No, it's actually it's a marinized version. It's like a boat.
Oh.
You can mount it. It's gonna mount.
Marinized.
Marinized.
Mar-
Marinized. What do you want to call it? You can use like on a rifle as well. It comes with a rifle scope or just like a regular camera. It shoots video and stuff like that. But it's designed to go Wi-Fi to your iPad or a boat display.
So you
It's
can
legit.
remotely
I-
kill somebody?
Well, I mean, if you put on a rifle, yes, but dude, it works
pull the
awesome.
trigger?
I was out back playing with it in my pitch black backyard, and it was daylight out there. It was awesome.
Can you see the homeless guy on the other side of the fence with it?
He's gone,
Were
thankfully.
you looking at chicks? You creepy fuck.
If my dog counts, then yes.
Well, that bitch counts.
Weird.
She's a pretty
All right, well, yeah,
bitch.
Furlough Friday 22, Double Deuce. We have a special guest. We have an amazing guest today. Near and dear to the heart, the first lady of the pirate squadron. Pretty sure, anyway. And anyone that counted, anyway.
Yeah. Former.
Michelle-
She's technically a quitter, so you have to give her the title of former. wouldn't
No,
you?
we'll get to that.
Once a
get
pirate,
to
always a pirate, Dean. Come on.
don't know.
Absolutely. Well, I think he meant you quit being single. So what is go around the round table here about what people are drinking? What do you got there, Face?
Some
Wine?
red wine.
Is it a blend? Because I love a good
No, it's a Bordeaux.
blend. Merlot.
No, Bordeaux.
Bordeaux.
Close.
I hope this podcast is good, or I'm going to get Bordeaux.
I see what you
I
did
was
there.
starting early with the
I
zinger.
see what
Tyler.
you did there. Oh,
Did you start early, Tyler?
No, I did not.
You just tired from a long
I mean, I
day?
started the day early.
Yeah, why would you do that?
So I'm drinking
Me
Mick
too.
Ultra because I started my day so early, and I have an early day
Did you
tomorrow,
just Mick
and I'll be
Ultra?
up late tonight.
Fuck.
It's the only way I don't
Figure,
black
Tyler.
out during Furlough Friday.
Yes.
I went where
Dean.
I want to go.
I went where I want to go.
Yeah, you remember it well. Dean, what say you?
Lame.
Ooh.
Oh wow, water. Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm the only one boozing.
Dean and I are
Alright.
drinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Essentially each other's pee. Wonderful.
I have my reasons. Tyler knows.
Well, tell the rest of us.
Well, besides the fact I got BOD at his house last Thursday.
Oh yeah, I heard about
A week
that.
ago.
I've
That was
got
a
a
long time ago.
I've got a big weekend coming up of drinking, so I'm trying to pace myself first of all. But second of all, BA, you might appreciate this.
Maybe.
I'm down 20 pounds since Labor Day.
Really?
Yeah.
That is
He is drastically different in appearance. I'm impressed.
Really?
Yep. Still short,
Are
but
you next to?
Can't fix that.
but svelte. Svelte might be a decent
Svelte.
word. Yeah.
Yep. I'm down to 1.5
That's a
chins.
strong word.
Look, only 1.5 chins now.
Did we peer pressure and ridicule you into this a little
It,
bit? with
it helped. It had something to do with it.
with the Jabba
Just
the Hutt?
imagine if the peer pressure could
Yes.
make you taller.
I know.
I mean, it might. It might drive you to go down to South America and get shin implants or something. They'll do shit like that. That's what peer pressure
Probably.
does, ladies and gentlemen.
It was a slight recap. Last week's Furlough Friday, BA was discussing the Tao of
Mm.
and the better, the taller, the sexier. Well,
Yeah.
his from pilot training is now an astronaut.
Yes, he is. He's
He is at
Circling
the
the
International
globe.
Space Station as we speak.
as we speak, circling the globe, looking down on the minion. Not figured, like
Wow.
Literally looking down, not figuratively.
And who is this?
Down. Vic Glover. Vic.
And you went to pilot training with him?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. He was an okay pilot.
I'm guessing.
And now Brandon's hosting a podcast with
Is he a
46
nerd?
subscribers.
You know what the best thing about the fact that you asked that is amazing, because he is the farthest thing from a nerd. That's even when I say he's the I mean in every way. Like personality, he's charismatic. Like this kid's got it
My
all.
crush.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
I'm secure enough to say I have a little man crush on the dude that's in space. Sue me.
As we were touching on last week's Furlough Friday too, you kind of left us with the cliffhanger, BA. Last week. I don't know if you remember.
I don't.
We were discussing our worst landings and our shenanigans on TDYs, and
yeah, we know.
We,
Did I miss it? I told you about my worst landing.
That stuff, I thought that stayed on TBY.
Well, we kept it PG.
Well, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, come on, we're not ruining lives.
Come
here.
on now.
Let's not get. Well, thanks for being the voice of reason, but we didn't go that far out of off the reservation. But I appreciate your.
What did I sign up for?
But the point I'm trying to get at is Brandon left us with the cliffhanger, a little bit of one of his days in the desert, in the Herc, and fearing for his life and how it got him hired.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah,
we talked about that.
We did not discuss.
We talked about we talked about things that happen in the desert. But you're right. I didn't specifically, and we'll get to that.
Okay.
I first want to talk about.
Hey, I'm just throwing that out there to keep the viewers engaged.
Yeah, right. Because they're gonna in the comments gonna be like, "Hey, you promised us a story. All three of us. You promised to tell us a story. Let me call the other two subscribers so I can let them know that you finally came clean." No, that's not. They're not worried. Because we have a special guest, I want to talk about the call sign. I want to hear the story about how she got the name Face. I think our listeners want to know. Tyler?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Yeah.
Mentally.
No, mentally, no. I don't know if you're
He was in the spirit world for sure.
Definitely not. Physically, yes. Mentally, who knows where you are half the time.
Your version of it, because it's probably a lot more entertaining than mine.
Well, tell us yours.
Well,
hell, you can tell us yours, and we'll say, "No, you're full of shit," and then liven it up a little bit.
Face and I spent some time together in a small town called Columbus, Mississippi.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And we actually have we have some good stories from those days.
You do. I remember hearing
some McDonald's drive-through episodes.
For a burger.
Can I get I'd like to get a fur burger with the side of sexy sauce.
Sexy sauce.
Who ordered that?
Let's not worry about it.
Who's bald and has a mustache right now?
Oh. Take off your hat, BA. Just like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
I got some Wolverine stuff going on here too. I'm growing some mutton chops. I think every podcast I'm gonna do something different from November. I think I have, haven't I? I'm gonna keep the soul patch or flavor saver, whichever.
Dean, you should have shaved your beard so you could be rocking the mustache from November.
No,
I'm happy with my beard.
I was happy with my beard.
That's not the point.
And if I was at UPS, I could keep it.
This isn't like the month of November because we like growing mustaches.
What is wrong?
We're bringing awareness to men's health.
Spirit. You have this conversation?
I probably should, because this part's all gray anyways. The only place I have any freaking color left is right here. I thought that was a UBA. You want me to outdo you?
Yes, I do, Dean, in every way. It's just so damn hard.
You'll get gray eventually.
I am.
Some girls like it.
You think I shaved this? This is all gray for me. Shaved, gone.
No.
Yeah. Looking youthful. Yeah. No. So what's the damn story? So she's got a face or something like that. What happened there?
Well, I'm reluctant to tell the story on this forum because we have so many viewers.
Will it incriminate somebody? I don't know.
Well,
She's like, nah. I'm tough.
Just do it.
I've got to preface this with the fact that Michelle and I have had a great rapport for many, many years, and
Of course.
there's definitely mutual respect there. Well, at
Oh,
least
stop
I
churching
respect
it
her.
up. What's wrong with you? Come on. We wouldn't have her on here if we didn't respect her.
So we're
Politically correct these days.
gotta be.
Man,
gotta
all of
be.
a
So
sudden he turned
ridiculous.
into the SEC.
What happened?
Well,
What had happened was
we're at Forget About It, small bar in this small town,
Forget it.
and
Justice.
everybody smokes cigarettes when they drink, right?
Oh, yeah.
Mm,
No, they don't.
mm. So we're all corralled out into this little back corner of the bar. I'm gonna say maybe November, December. It was quite chilly out,
Summer.
but
She's like, what?
Michelle,
It was like 100 degrees out.
It was like
your
July.
memories, my memories, whatever. She was dressing like it was 100 degrees out.
Oh, that's where that came from. Got
Yeah.
it.
Yes.
Let's just say,
That's true.
despite the hat and the coat and the sweatshirt and the sweatpants and the slippers, Michelle is well put together.
Well
The
put
girls were
together.
out, guys. The girls
What do
were
you
out.
mean?
Girls were
What do you
out.
mean by put together? I don't understand.
girls were
Like,
out.
She
The
has
girls
2
were
arms,
out.
2 legs. The girls were out. Are we talking about her breasts?
Yes. Weird.
Tyler. Tyler.
Dare you?
So we're outside in
I'm not a
the.
piece of meat, Tyler.
You're not a fur burger covered in sexy sauce. So
Great stories.
anyway, we're outside and we're talking, and after she's like, just her face is making noise for like a half hour or whatever, and I'm like,
It's saying
Guys,
things.
you know what I just realized? You have a face.
But his eyes were not right here. They were
Oh, they weren't?
down here.
They were somewhere
It
less
was-
lower.
Michelle, I just realized you have a face.
I'm here for entertainment purposes
I
only.
love that story. Oh, if the listeners and viewers could see you when you're, it's a sight to
prime.
behold. It's amazing.
My
So-
prime.
This
I feel like I'm still there, Dean.
No, I'm talking about Tyler.
What?
They only see sober Tyler. They don't see BOD Tyler, who's way more entertaining. Let's be honest.
Oh, that prime. Oh,
He's way more entertaining.
Entertaining for sure.
I gotta love it.
Gotta
I'm just
love
a
it.
better dancer.
You are a lot.
Valid
Yeah, you're a
point.
better dancer. This
Especially
is
if
very
it's country
true.
music. Tyler gets down to some country music.
Is it the line dancing, or is it like his own?
I don't line
rendition
dance.
of-
I
It's
dance
his
with
own.
myself.
It's his own heel tap.
The heel tap. Yeah,
You got a little booty shake
Toe
going.
tap.
It's more of a shimmy than a booty shake. I'd call it a shimmy.
There's a little groundhog shuffle in there.
Dean has some documented Tyler dance moves on his phone.
Is
Oh,
there
yes.
footage?
Oh
What?
yes,
Footage.
We may have to splice that in
several
here.
several TDYs worth, not just one,
Wow.
several.
Oh,
Well, we're gonna have to go on a commercial break, ladies and gentlemen, and when we come back,
check it out.
FurloughFriday 22 brought to you by Tyler's Dance Moves.
they'll pay for themselves. Nothing else. Just
The one
themselves.
thing they all have in common, he's wearing his sunglasses.
Always.
I can't dance without him.
You can't. Yeah. I mean, after your drink number, which everybody should know their drink number, by the way. We'll get into that later. But after your drink number, you need to have those glasses on for some reason. I don't know if it gives you X-ray vision.
So I can
Things
dance.
get brighter. I don't know. Are you hiding behind them a little bit?
They're my
That's how you dip into it, huh?
Full circle.
Mhm.
You see what he did? God, he's
I
so
did.
good.
So
Okay.
good. So yeah, that's a story of face. That's one of them. And then there was a time in Mildenhall that I got dropped on my face.
That I had no part in that one.
That just solidified the word face.
It's amazing how these stories come back to the squadron, and that's how you get your call sign. That's what you're known as.
Tyler, as in you weren't there, or sober Tyler
No,
wasn't
he
there?
was not in the country. So
Okay.
physically.
How did you get dropped on your face?
So that was a stopover on our way over to that one place in Southwest Asia.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that happened. And at the end of the night, I thought it would be fun to chicken fight Devlin, and I got up on the shoulders of Bobby.
Never
Or
good.
I tried to, and I
that's a weak
didn't make my
structure.
way up to that.
Oh no.
I didn't make it, and I got
Mm.
dropped on my face to the point where I showed up squadron commanders like, is there something you want to talk about, or should we just?
Wow.
I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good.
Did he accuse your crew of beating you or something? Is that where he?
Yeah, you should have just said I like it rough. Leave it at that.
Right?
Man.
I wonder.
That's
That would
beyond.
have been great. I wonder what he would have said. Like,
Ugh.
it's weird.
That would have been awesome.
Yeah.
Missed opportunities. I'm sure there'll be others. So that's how the first lady of the pirate squadron got her name.
That is. But that's
How
not the
does
one
it
that you
feel to
guys
be
officially
gone?
gave me.
What? What's that?
That's not the call sign you guys officially gave me.
Unfortunately,
I don't
think
know if
there's a
you
name-
remember the naming party.
That's
Was
right.
it came out different.
What was it?
The naming part at
Chum.
the Death Star?
It was
That's not-
Chum. Yes.
Oh, it was Chum. That's right. It was Chum, because you quite handsomely are the best wing woman
I try.
ever.
I try.
Yeah. Chum. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you know what? As much as we lobbied for face, I was a face kind of guy. Chum ended up winning. But
Face
that's so
fit.
cliche. That's so cliche, though. You know, all the cutesy girls that are flying in the squadron get that call sign, I think. Maybe. I don't know.
Which one?
Maybe they don't. Chum. Maybe they don't. Actually, now that I think about it, because you kind of got to be cool around the guys and be able to go out with them.
You got to kind of put in some work too. Just saying.
This is true. There's work to be done.
I promise you, these guys are not creepy.
Why has he got his sunglasses on? What's with the toe tap?
Who's he dancing with?
Why is he dancing
No,
with
he's
himself?
not creepy. I promise. He's okay. It's fine.
Why is he dancing with himself by himself on himself? There's got to be something wrong with that guy.
Dance moves
No.
are sick.
I can
Tyler, have you
imagine.
ever gotten a date from your dance moves?
I mean,
you can
Nobody's lost a
remember?
few.
Well, I'm sure he has. I mean, maybe
I have
secured
lost
one.
0 dates for my dance moves. Now,
Okay. You didn't lose them, but they ended, abruptly.
I don't have an Excel spreadsheet. All right,
There's no.
I'm not
there's
keeping
no
track.
data.
There's no data.
Keeps track of it. No one keeps track of these kind of things, I guess. So, Dean, you haven't seen Face in a while. You got anything to say? Any
ran
confession?
into her. Michelle, I saw you at an airport, right? Maybe 3 years ago. Does
Yeah,
that sound right?
maybe.
Wow.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
I just started flying.
You were sitting in Orlando, and I was just getting done a trip, and you're like, "Hey, I just saw you go by," or something like that. I was on my way to the car
Oh.
or something.
Yeah.
Maybe that was
You're
like 2
on-
years
on the
ago,
train or
but
something.
yeah. But I don't think I've actually talked to you for probably 3 years, 3.5 years.
Yeah, it's been a while.
How you doing?
Feel great.
Good.
Just
Glad to
a
hear
few
it.
things have changed.
So to bring it back, I guess, to the whole point of this whole show is, so have you been affected by any of this downturn in the industry? Are you furloughed? I know you married up, so you don't have to worry about money, but
We
What's
are good there. We are good on that front right now.
for those listening, she married a captain. Atta girl. She's no dummy.
Good.
Yeah, she's kind of good.
But I haven't worked since August. So I took a leave of absence and staying at home to be a full-time mom.
Cool.
I'm
How long
working at
did
the
you
guard.
How long
4
did
years.
you take?
4.
You
Wow.
took 4 whole years, like from when?
Yeah.
From August?
September 1st.
4
No,
years.
we can get recalled at any time, but
Oh,
I
yeah.
signed up for 4 years.
They offered up
You
to
can't
5.
come. What's
Yeah.
that?
They offered,
They offered up to 5.
So why'd you take 4 versus 5? Just out of curiosity.
I know.
Because my youngest is a freshman in high school, so she will graduate in 4 years, and then I am free.
Okay. Well, that's not the Mother of the Year award kind of comment, but
Oh.
it is real life. It
I
is
took
real
4
life.
years
I
off
get
for
it.
her.
You certainly did. That's
When can you
that's
retire from
commendable.
military?
It really is.
Oh, I only have 11 in.
Okay.
My
Are you gonna
commitment
retire?
ends next year. I don't know. It's up in the air now. Originally, I was going to get out next year when my commitment ended, but we'll see.
Yeah. Why would you stay?
Fuck. Our unit's
you're paid-
pretty freaking awesome.
Is it? Oh, well then yes.
Yeah.
It's the guard though, right?
Yeah, she's guard,
It
remember?
is.
Which unit is that?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess you can't say. Don't say. Never mind. We'll talk offline.
Offline.
It's what state is it in?
It's next to the state that you were in up north, Brandon.
Oh yeah, the one down to the south.
we
that has
we
the-
don't like that team up north. Put it that way.
They don't either this year.
Are you telling me? Did you drink the Kool-Aid? The
You have
gray and
to.
red Kool-Aid?
You don't
You
have
have
to.
to.
You can do whatever you
You
want.
kind of
Oh
do.
my God. I didn't know that. I wouldn't have asked you to be on the show. I'm sorry. I had no idea. No, it's my
I mean,
fault.
it's on our
not
name
yours.
tags.
It's my
It's
fault.
fine, not your fault.
Oh, the little nugget dude. What is he? He's like peanut butter and chocolate or something, isn't he? What is he?
Buckeye.
He's a hairless nut.
He's a hairless nut.
It's a Buckeye.
That's what he said. I don't understand. You say something with a B and it just comes out hairless nut. I don't know. Weird. That's what it translates to. Oh, okay.
So
Well, that's
anyway,
cute.
great unit, and leadership has grown up in the unit.
Ah, yeah. Well, it's the guard. So,
Right. Which the guard isn't
hashtag
always like that.
guard is the shit. Yeah, but they have the more latitude to be that way. I think you're right. There's no
Right.
because I think my old guard unit is not like that. They kind of turned.
I'm kind of partial to the squadron commander of the flying squadron.
Are you? Is it because you might be banging him or? Oh, got it. Had a girl.
Yeah.
You know what? Got to get that rank.
Gotta get it somehow.
There's
Why do
nothing wrong with
ACSC when you can just, have sex?
that.
I
Correct.
mean, I'm still a Captain Dean. I didn't have to do ACSC yet.
Oh. Well, I wish I wouldn't have had to. I'd rather have
But
sex than do ACSC.
Well, how does your
Hey,
husband
I'll-
feel about that?
With what? Me being a
You being
captain?
the squadron commander.
Well, considering he is that person.
Oh.
Weird.
Is he now?
Mhm.
Good thing. This
Well,
Furlough
yeah,
Friday
yeah.
22
That
could
would've
have
got real
gone really
awkward.
bad.
Could have got so bad.
I just want to bring that out. I just want to
Actually,
sure.
you know what? I think I might have seen her husband more recently than I saw her, because I think he was the last sim I ever taught when I was a sim instructor.
Hmm.
Oh, really? Even though he's
I
got
think, yeah.
more flying ability than you're trying to teach him how
Oh,
to fly?
absolutely. Yeah. I think it was right before I was, how would you say? I was asked to resign from that position for lack of
what?
No
interest.
shit.
For lack of
Are you
interest.
serious?
Yeah.
Who had
I
lack
was,
of
I was
interest?
working like every third month at that point. And they were like,
Mm.
hey, you got to come in and do like 20 hours of CBTs. And I'm like, nah, I don't really think that's what I want to do anymore.
Really? You were in the training center, huh? Huh. Why would you give that up? That's
No,
Training-
tanker,
not that
tanker
training
sim.
center.
No, on base. The
CAE.
tanker sim. Yeah, remember-
Oh,
Remember when I was a sim instructor for
that's
the tanker when I was still
I thought
flying
you were
it?
talking
Yeah.
about at your
No.
airline.
I never. No, I'm not smart enough to do that. You kidding me?
Oh, so he came down to. Okay, cool.
Yeah, they were doing blocks of sims. His unit was coming down because I don't think they have a sim, or theirs was broken or something. So they were
Yeah.
coming down and just doing TDYs, and I happened to teach them one, I don't know, Tuesday night or some crap.
Cool. That's fun. You know what? I'll be honest with you. I think I saw him during a sim or something too. I know I just made that out. I just want to be included.
Michelle,
Did you fly?
Michelle,
don't
weren't you
even know
guys
what he
down here
looks like.
buying a condo just down the road from me?
Yeah, we've owned that
Around 3
condo
years ago,
for
3.5 years ago?
4 years ago.
Okay, so maybe it was 4 years ago that I saw him. So I think you guys were down here doing those things, or he was down at least looking to like help, like
I was
sign some
probably in the
papers.
sim.
Did you buy
Yeah.
a condo? Did you buy a condo?
Yeah, we've got a few properties.
I love it when
We
they
bought a
come
condo
like
for my
that.
mom and kicked her out too. That's great.
So now she's living with you.
So now that's fucking great.
What?
So now she's living with you.
No, she was living with me, Tyler.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Backwards. I thought you kicked her out of the condo you bought her. I'm like, that's
Right.
No, I kicked
gonna
her out of
work.
my house and
Out of
bought
your
her a
house.
condo.
That's smart. That'll
Yep.
grow.
Yes, that's so nice. No more barking buddy. Ugh. A couple of investment properties too, Airbnbs.
Very cool. Is she? So,
Yeah.
so you moved your mother out to Florida, or she?
No, it's like it was a mile from our house, and then we
Ah.
bought a different house a couple months ago. So now she's like 4 or 5 miles.
Was it because of your mother that you moved farther away, or?
Partly, no.
Does
Stop.
she watch
That is great.
Furlough Friday? Is she get
Alright.
backstory?
Yeah, she misses
She's not
all you
one of-
guys.
She's not one of the three. Your mother was amazing. Stop it.
She still is.
Do you ever talk to your friend Mandy?
wow. That was cute.
Rarely.
You talking
Yeah.
about Tyler and I's ex-girlfriend?
Yeah.
As it turns out, she doesn't really like pilots. Weird.
Weird. I wonder why.
Is it pilots or bald guys with mustaches?
Yeah.
No, it definitely
Yes.
extends to pilots.
I think it might be yes.
That's funny. 3 of the 4 people on the show like know her quite well. I just don't.
No, you don't.
Because you're
I-
short, Dean.
Probably.
Yeah, she doesn't like short dudes.
Yeah.
I don't know. That might
Yeah,
have something to do with it.
Well,
She don't like dudes that
might.
were. But then again, yeah, I was gonna say, I think the new guy is a little
I think.
vertically challenged. He actually might be
I
your
think
height.
so.
The new guy or the guy. I think they're married now or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, I got an invitation to some wedding. It was weird. I didn't know
Did
what to
you?
do with it.
That's interesting. I didn't.
Yeah, well, it had your name on it. It wasn't addressed to me. It had your name on it. I don't know how. Like in the mail, it was weird.
Dude, you should have taken me as your date.
I thought, you know
That's
what?
okay.
The thought crossed my mind. Can Eskimo brothers go to the woman's wedding?
The
If she's
Eskimee?
getting married to? What's that?
What's the term? The Eskimee? If you're the Eskimos, is she the Eskimee?
I think you just created something. See, that's why you're on the show a lot, because
See?
every once in a while,
Urban
that one
Dictionary. Look it
nugget,
up.
you got that one nugget of knowledge. I mean, the rest of what you say is shit.
Takes
but
an hour to
that
get to it,
one
for sure.
nugget,
Yeah.
It takes a while to get there, and then after, we wish you just hang up. But that one nugget is amazing.
All right, I'll sign off now.
Say it
Mic
again.
drop.
How do you-
The Eskimee.
Yeah.
If you're the Eskimo,
Eskimee.
she's the Eskimee.
So if you have Eskimo brothers, then the Eskimee, which would be the
It's me.
I think
So-
Tyler's looking it
She
up.
would she
I don't-
refer to herself as the Eskimee?
Yeah. She said I was the
I-
Eskimee between Tyler and
Probably
Brandon.
not.
So one of the first Furlough Fridays,
But if she did,
Callahan just randomly, he's like, hey, I'm on Urban Dictionary Randomizer, blah, blah,
Oh,
blah.
that's right.
And he just came up with a random word. So since Dean now has an input for Urban Dictionary, I figured I'd bring up the Urban Dictionary Randomizer and see what we got. Are you guys interested?
Oh, geez.
Well, did you
Sure.
spell it right? I'm spelling it Eskomee.
I think it's an I. K-I-M, yeah.
K-I-M.
That's
So-
what I said.
Did you go to a public school?
I don't know.
Urban Dictionary random word of the day for, well, I won't say the day, is take a Trump.
Take a Trump.
It's a massive dump that takes 10 to 15 times to flush. Used in a sentence. After Thanksgiving, I had to take a Trump.
Wow. Is it because he's not leaving? Is that what it is? Wow. That's the word. That's today's word. You know what? I like it.
Kind of fitting.
I kind of Because he ain't going anywhere, man. He's with claws in. They're like trying to, hey man, can we change the sheets in this place? Or he's like, nope.
Not going.
Happening. Not happening. I don't like the way the three of you are looking at me personally. I need another drink.
We're just watching you try to figure out hooked on phonics.
No, so ESL, right? So Dean, why'd you bring that up? Are you you think you're embarrassing us or something? Do you realize who you're talking to?
No, I just felt left out because all three of you know her quite intimately, and I do not. Not Michelle in the intimate way, but she knows.
Yeah, you want to talk about that,
More
Michelle?
than others.
Well, maybe she does.
I didn't mean it that way, but you know her much better than I do.
So we're not only are we Eskimo brothers, we're Eskimo brothers and
sisters.
Ooh,
family that plays together stays together.
Well, according to the dictionary, Urban Dictionary, you all share an igloo is what it means.
Yeah, that's all that means. What were you talking about? I've slept at his house before. Is that what you're talking about?
They don't have the word for it though, like what the woman would be.
What are you talking
Igloo.
about?
That's why you create it.
Are you okay? Is it because you're so close to the ground that sometimes
Gravity's a bitch down here.
I guess. Man. You really trying to figure this out? Do I need to draw a diagram? I have a whiteboard right here. Do I need to?
Why is there anything on it? Why is it?
Because I
empty
knew
today?
you'd ask a stupid question and you'd need pictures.
Yeah, where's your words of wisdom today, BA? Thought you were
well.
no
so
words
I'm
of wisdom.
throw it
Today?
on there. You know what?
Ooh, I can't wait to watch him spell.
I'm a pilot. Because I spelled it wrong again. Damn it.
No, you didn't.
You can't spell
Not
a
my
word wrong that doesn't exist. So
It
don't
does-
beat your,
exact- thank
don't
you
beat
very
yourself
much.
up over it.
Thank you, Tyler. I appreciate the backup, brother.
But-
Eskimo brother.
That's what EBs do, dog.
Echo Bravos. No.
Hey, what are you drinking?
What's it? Me?
Yeah.
A
We
booze.
went around the room and you didn't answer that question.
Well, we skipped over it. I figured I wasn't important. The Chestnut Farms. It's a offshoot of Eagle Rare. It's the cheaper cousin of Eagle Rare because Eagle Rare is kind of expensive.
It is not.
Well, this is half the price. So, in comparison,
She has multiple
it
properties, Brandon. You're
I
gonna
know.
have a hard time.
A
I
hard
will
time
kill you.
getting one over on her.
She doesn't spend her money on fedoras.
No, she's
Yeah,
she's
she
We
has
waiting
just
for
just-
some
have we have
property.
a very nice bourbon collection. That's why.
No, she doesn't spend his money on fedoras. You're right. She
Exactly.
spends it on property. That a girl.
In winter beanies, which are much cheaper than fedoras.
Are you having a good hair day or bad hair day? What's going on under there?
It was just really cold today, and then once I put it on, I just can't take it off because that becomes a bad hair day.
He doesn't allow heat in the home, or are you trying to make it uncomfortable for your kids so they leave? Is that what it is?
Yeah. Yes and yes.
Mom, it's cold. I know.
Put another layer on. I can't
Eat your
afford
cold
heat
macaroni.
this month.
Eat your cold
Don't you know
macaroni.
I haven't been working?
So what? You got a freshman and what's Caleb?
Junior. He is driving cars. Isn't that
How's that
crazy?
working out?
Varsity stud or what?
Yeah. We just went to the state championship game last week, but we lost.
What position?
He is listed as a wide receiver, but they use him mostly for blocking and special teams.
Okay.
He's got the speed. So I think next year will be different.
Has there been any interest from the next level?
Not yet, because he's not pushing for it. So our school is very political. And if you don't have a big name, the coaches don't push you to that next level. You have to do everything on your own.
What big name? Nobody has big names. What big name?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of people that came from our school that have been recruited in D1 schools across the country.
And you got to have
And
one
went
of
to the
those
NFL.
influencer types?
You have
For
to be a
what?
legacy player.
Oh, you got to be kidding. Just because I think Michael Jordan, I mean, any big player that has kids knows that doesn't really, it's not like it jumps into the next generation. Name one kid that's great that came from a great. That's the
They end
thing I've
up
ever
being
heard.
nobodies.
They end up being nothing.
All right, I agree.
They end up like Tyler and
Our
Brandon.
coaching staff does that.
All right, tell them to tune into our show. They won't subscribe, but tune into this episode and we'll set them straight. You're idiots for not taking this kid.
Right?
Next time,
First of all,
we're making
time you get Michelle
proclamations
on-
without film.
first of all, the
next time
kid
you
is
have Michelle
beautiful.
on, you should call Will.
Isn't that enough?
Well,
We should call Will. It's
Walking
all about
tight end, right?
pictures and like in
No
shit.
scholarships, made in the NFL 10 years.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
How tall is he?
He's 5'10".
So Will's like 6'5" or something like that.
Yeah.
He's a whole different
but he did say he wasn't the big kid ever.
until college or something, right?
Yep. So
And
this
he was
kid,
a walk-on.
Yep.
Yeah.
He had a scholarship to an Ivy League school. They called him right before the season. It was like, hey, we don't have room for you as a scholarship anymore. So he goes to Georgia Tech because his BFF was going there. Walks on at Georgia Tech, ends up getting a scholarship. No aspirations to the NFL, doesn't get drafted. Goes to the combine, ends up undrafted, plays 11 years in the league.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Okay.
What a great career. He had a great career. I mean, he played for Detroit, played for Tampa, played for who else?
Yeah, Seahawks.
Miami.
Seahawks
In Miami.
Mhm.
and Miami.
Yep.
Jeez. All right, we gotta have him back on the show. Anyway, but yeah, he so I mean there's the point being there's an opportunity there. There's a you don't have to have the name.
Time to overcome the fact that there's no name. I think it's
Right?
called chip on the shoulder.
Yeah. Oh, I don't have a name? Tell him fuck you. I don't know if that'll work. All right, don't do that. That's
Yeah,
my
no,
bad.
don't do that. Don't do that.
But your kid is good looking too. I mean, he could be on posters. I mean, he's beautiful. He's got the blue eyes, the whole thing. Come on.
Yeah.
The crazy
I
hair.
agree. I'm a
that they
little
all
partial,
like.
but I agree. He does have crazy hair.
He would
It's
look good on a
crazy.
poster. He would look good on a Wheaties box.
Right.
And Brandon knows a thing or two about modeling.
He's got a six pack. I mean, come on.
He doesn't. Well, he better. What is he? He's 18 or something. He better have a 6-pack.
16.
If he's interested in modeling for Abercrombie, Brandon will give him his number.
Fuck's sake. Jeez. I can never live this down. It's 20 years ago. I look different.
People don't forget.
People don't forget. Never forget. Abercrombie.
You build 1,000 bridges, but you do one Abercrombie
One.
photo shoot.
Yeah.
One. Just
Gee.
one. That's all it takes.
100 attaboys and one aw shit. Hey, you know what? It paid for my college. So fuck you. How about that?
And who knows? Maybe without Abercrombie, you wouldn't have your own podcast with 46 subscribers.
46 subscribers. Is that what we're up to? That's impressive.
Hey, that's a big jump just one night.
Well, no, okay. There's a difference between subscribers and people that actually listen. We can see those metrics. I think the 46 are friends and family. People that actually listen is like grandma and, you know.
Oh, geez.
I don't know.
Like Daily.
Does Littlefinger actually listen to this show?
Yeah, he's one of the faithful. One of the
Really?
faithful few, I like to call him.
So he's one of the three. Huh.
Mhm.
Do they share like a text stream so they can know when to listen? And
think
you know,
so.
do they share comments? Can you believe what he said? Blah,
I think they write book reports about it every Saturday morning.
blah. He's a nerd. He would.
More like it's discussing Bible study on Sunday morning.
All right. So there I was, the cliffhanger, and this is probably one of I've been scared
Finally.
only 3 times in my life, only because I don't want to take up too much of Face's time. I know she's busy, you know, with kids and being a housewife and shit. Yeah, 3 times. This is the first time it scared the hell out of me. Is we're doing low levels and stuff. If you don't know what that is, I don't know, look it up. In the desert, in some unnamed desert, we know the name, and coming to what's called an assault landing, assault strip in the C-130 community. You guys can look that up also. And it turns out we end up under fire. They call it ticks, right? Troops in contact. And we're getting this information from the ground. And we're like, we don't see anything. All of a sudden, the guys in the back are like, you know, when somebody's scared, I think we've all been there, and your voice elevates to the next level. Yeah. But unfortunately, we were already configured. We're coming in for this landing. You can't really, there's not much maneuverability. And I'm the co-pilot. The guy in the left seat, I was going to say captain, the aircraft commander. I forget my terminology. He's all of a sudden locked on, and my engineer is like talking to him, and you can kind of tell something's happening, but not happening, like there's something going on with our guy. And he's a great dude, by the way. Love him to death. But it happens to us all. So we end up coming in, he's locked on, he lands, and then just completely blanks out and doesn't do the procedures he's supposed to, because he kind of got shook a bit, right? Like, again, we all have. So the flight engineer, beats him on the head, and I take control, but just in time to stop short of maybe hitting a bunch of tents and and stuff. Yeah, so the strip is only 3,000 feet long, 3,500 maybe. I think it's 3,000 for 500 like overrun or something like that, which nobody uses. You're not supposed to use that. No, it's like supposed to give us,
unless you're a C-17 landing at Peter O'Knight.
Yeah, Peter O'Knight. Yeah. Anyway, we had definitely got too close to where you can't turn around, because it's like a little turnaround, but we had to end up backing the plane up, which you can do in the C-130. Not that I saved the day. It was definitely a group effort. Everybody was like, take the controls, and I'm kind of this young kid going, huh? What do you want me to do? Okay, I guess I'll take this one. Scared shitless. Yeah, we had a hell of a debrief. Let's put it that way. I will say, though, I was an active duty guy to a reserve or a guard unit. The guy that was flying was in a guard, and to his credit, he owned up. We talked about it, and it's one of those things that you practice in the sim that actually happens, and you're like, holy shit, this is real. Like, this actually happens to people. And it happened to him, and then us. Fast forward, I guess, probably 8 years later, he writes me this raving review and letter, and so he's like, you will hire this guy. So that's basically how I got hired. I did have to go through the interview, obviously. It wasn't like it was that easy, but yeah, I got a really good letter of recommendation from him.
And now you've been voted the best dressed at your airline. Congrats.
Like 3 times. Can you believe this? Every time
another perfect example of
into the chief
getting a stepping
office.
stone from Abercrombie. Like,
yeah,
who knew?
I mean, who knew? Every time I go to the chief pilot office, like, you know what? You look really good in your uniform. And it's almost like, here's the thing. This is what you got to understand for like a black guy going into that situation. You got to understand that sounds like what they say is one thing, but what we hear is he speaks so well. And I always want to say, well, how the hell am I supposed to look in the uniform?
It's a good thing they didn't ask you to spell Eskimo.
That's not the word. That's not the word, Tyler. The word was, say it again, Dean.
Eskimi.
Eskimi. You spell Eskimi. It's not an I. It's an A at best.
Eskimi with an I sounds plural.
How do you spell
Eskimi.
Eskimo?
Because you would never be like, hey, where's the
how you spell
Eskimos at?
Eskimo.
You're like, hey, there's a congregation of Eskimi over there, right?
And you would keep the I.
It's
Is
like
that what you're
penguin, not penguins.
It's like geese, not geese. Wait.
Goose.
It's like sheep. Is there one sheep or 2 sheep? What are we talking about anymore? The plurality of it all.
Ooh, the plurality of it all.
So what you guys didn't realize is that I'm a bit of a hero. In
Just
my
a
own
bit?
mind.
yeah, you're like,
In my
blah,
own
blah,
mind.
blah. We got shot at. And then,
Yeah,
hey,
it was scary.
let's talk about me.
Yeah, apparently, I don't know.
Yeah, you had some holes in the wings.
It was an old C-130, so I think they were there already. My hat's off to the flight engineers, combat flight engineers in the desert. are amazing. They know where to put the gum. They know where to put the Band-Aids. They know how to prop up these planes to make sure they fly.
You guys have a
Hats off to my
coffee maker on
flyers.
that thing?
No, we don't. Actually, yes, we do. It didn't work though. They never worked, so we never used it. Oh man, it's like kissing your sister, in the mouth.
Well, your Eskimo
It's
brother?
just... Well, I guess technically. Technically.
Wrong.
I don't know, Tyler. How do you feel about it? I know that's so wrong. She's a great person, actually. And Tyler's gone. We lost him.
We
he's
lost
gotta
Tyler.
Go. He's going to go do what you were doing before the show.
Yeah, he is.
Pour wine or poop. One of the two. I'm not sure.
Take a Trump.
Take a Trump.
Take a Trump.
He's got to go take a Trump. What a great term. And how do you feel about this thing? So we asked because I already know Dean's. We've talked about it. So, Face, how do you feel about this? How this whole thing went down? Speak freely.
The right to investigate.
You what?
I think he's right to investigate. Is that what you're talking about?
Sure. I think he is too. You think he's going to find what he's looking for?
Maybe not, but he'll definitely open some holes, I think. And
Tyler, I'm
things
sorry.
will change.
Did you have to go take a Trump, Tyler?
Did it sound like I wasted 15 flushes on that?
Yeah.
I'd still be gone. There was no Trumps taken.
What
are we talking about right now?
I think he should. We're talking about Trump. Yeah, I think he should go investigate. He should do his due diligence and hopefully expose inadequacies if there are any. Expose some practices that need to change. I hope. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what Trump was brought into this whole thing to do anyway, right? Shake things up. He's on the way out. He might as well shake things up.
I think we need it for the simple fact that we need to have some sort of faith in our system, right?
Yeah.
And if these go to court and, the election was proven legit, which I think it will be, there's going to be instances of voter fraud. There always is.
Sure.
It's not going to be enough to overturn the election.
No, it won't.
But, it's way better than launching 3 years of investigations and having half the country think that it was an election that was fraudulent.
Yeah.
Let's identify the fraudulent and then fix it.
Yeah.
And next time around, we'll do it right. So hopefully this turns into a positive. And as of right now, I mean, Biden's still doing his thing. He's still putting his team together. He's still, moving along. So everything's going to be fine. Everything will work out. Yeah, the sheets might be dirty when he gets there, but
he's gonna have to change his own sheets, isn't he?
He might have to change the sheets for the first time.
I have to wash them too.
I think everything's gonna be okay. So
got Melania all over
it. I would never change those sheets.
I would ball them up and drain hot water through them, make a tea.
It'd be orange.
That's bad. That's horrible. That's disgusting.
It'd be orange.
It'd be orange? What is wrong with you? You gain the essence of the president and his wife or something. That's blasphemous. Stop it, Michelle. Why would you say those things?
Dare you?
So I was blessed with Dean's presence last week.
Oh yeah?
He made an appearance, and one of a few times in my life, Dean drank more than Tyler.
No.
Yeah, it was entertaining.
Which is why he's drinking water a week later. Almost.
Recovering a week later.
No.
I remember that day because we were talking, and
I hadn't drank that much, so it's not like. I mean, he was drunk. He wasn't a disaster, but
I started before I got to Tyler's house. I met some friends for happy hour, so I was feeling very little pain when I got there.
Wait. You have friends?
I do.
Besides us?
And non-military types and non-flying types.
So you're cheating on us?
Yes.
You could definitely not be one of our Eskimo brothers.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
He just found civilians shorter than him.
Oh, is that what it is?
So
Except my friend Greg. Except my friend Greg was actually bigger than Tyler.
Yeah.
You found an Oompa Loompa troop in Tampa?
I was hanging out with Greg that night too. He's actually bigger
Speaking
than Tyler,
of-
Full cult.
It's a cult.
There's little people wrestling at the local brewery here in a couple days, right?
You know,
yes,
you know
I have my
what?
tickets.
You know what? That came down on the thread that we all share. And how do you reconcile going to see? Is it exploitation? What is this? What's going on?
I mean,
They're
if they want,
volunteering to
if
do
they
it.
want to
Money.
be there,
Anything goes.
They're getting money for it, I'm assuming.
They're being. You think they're being compensated well enough to do what they're doing?
that's relative.
I don't
Are we
know.
being
Yeah.
compensated?
Are you? Exactly.
With our 3 listeners, no, but that's irrelevant.
From your
We're not
other
little
job
people.
that pays you.
Oh, from the we get paid pretty well. Not anymore. Not since doing that amendment to the contract. But you know, at least it keeps people off the street. But that's not what we're talking about. No,
No.
I'm never. You know how much I'm worth? Come on, stop it. Look at the hat collection. I know. Jesus. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Does the
Come on,
A
bro.
in BA stand for Abercrombie?
No, it doesn't, Tyler. I can't wait till I see you again. Gonna pounce on that bald head.
When's that going to happen, BA? When are we doing Furlough Friday
I
on the
don't know.
boat?
We need to go. Well, your boat isn't big enough since we know a guy that has a boat twice your size. So we do need your boat though to get the
Somebody who-
groceries for
Yes.
the other boat.
I know somebody who has a 50-foot catamaran in Key West.
Oh yeah. Well, we
I
got a
was
guy that's
on
got a
it.
47-foot cigar boat. What is that? Are they called
Are we
cigar boats?
bragging or are we
Cigarette.
inviting?
Exactly.
Oh, I'm saying you should go check it out.
Well, actually, and a catamaran is more stable than Kenny's boat. Kenny, I got a
The
feeling it goes
sailboat.
95 miles an hour and it's stupid. Really?
Oh yeah.
How well do you
with
know
a,
this?
with a crew. He is in my unit and also flies.
Ooh, there's opportunity there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you went down there?
Yeah, stayed on it for 3 nights in the harbor.
Gee, how big is this thing?
50-foot catamaran. It's got 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms.
Oh, that's a nice
Yeah.
one.
Oh yeah.
It's not the one with like the nets and shit, right? It's like got a whole.
It does have net in front,
No,
but a full seating area. So
those nets are in front to catch. They're there to catch drunk Tylers that end up drinking too much and falling into
yes.
the nets.
It's a good
web,
time.
as you will. It is a good time. Do you miss it? Do you miss us, Mush?
I do. Some
Do
of
you?
you.
Okay.
It's-
Name who you don't miss.
Well, I don't know anybody there anymore.
Neither do I.
Oh, yeah, none
I
of
don't
us
miss
do.
any of them.
None of us do.
Actually, nobody's there anymore. The only person that's still there that you're talking to is Tyler, and he
I
doesn't
don't
even
know
anybody
anybody.
there.
Hey, Tyler?
What's
Somebody
that?
said you were getting out. Somebody said
Mhm.
you were retiring. When is
March
that
5th,
happening?
March 5th.
Damn.
Hey, so that brings the question. So we're gonna have a retirement party that's his. Yes, we are. Stop saying no. We're having a boat party with Kenny's boat.
Non-sanctioned,
Yeah, it's unsanctioned. of course.
unofficial.
Yes, we want to invite you, and don't bring your kids, bring your husband, or don't, whatever. And and we're gonna have his retirement, and then my retirement party is gonna be combined with it posthumously because it's already happened. So like a year earlier, but.
We're all
I just wanna
gonna
be
we're all gonna
involved.
pile onto Dean's boat and have him take us out to Brian's boat.
Yeah, we're gonna get on. So that's what Dean's boat is for. Is basically to dinghy us back and forth. How big is your boat, Dean?
30.
30 feet. Yeah, just enough to get us back and forth to Kenny's boat, which is huger. So yeah, can we invite Face to that thing?
Obviously.
Okay, I want that to happen. So you're not
Keep
gonna get anything in the mail.
informed. Okay. And then
Nothing in the
y'all can come up to my house for 4th of July because we're having
Well,
a
which
big
house?
party.
You got so many of them.
Well, the one I live in.
Okay. Do you do like real fireworks? I got a feeling your husband does real
We're going
fireworks.
to. We're going to this year. We just moved in this house, so
Will the snow be gone by then?
4th
Yes,
of
and the
July.
pool will be
I think
open.
so.
Okay.
Wait, so are you in the house now? Can you like flip the screen and like show us like all kind of cool shit or no? Don't do that. Is it gonna be weird?
Watch, her husband's sitting there in his boxers.
Yeah, in his boxers. Please tell me he's in his boxers. 3 hours later.
Is this the dead
Lotion.
hookers?
It puts the lotion in the basket.
Tell me there's a
The
hole
dead
that's like
hookers.
6 feet.
I hear the chains.
Here's our gym.
Oh, that's great. Oh, I miss basements.
There's Caleb's room
Wait,
over there, but
Is that the gun safe? What do we got in there?
yeah.
Oh, and the coup de grace.
that's-
Look at
this is-
that.
This is the non-bourbon shelf,
Wow.
and this is the
That-
bourbon shelf.
I think we
right
just
here.
walked into an ABC liquor.
Wow.
That's our
Holy
bourbon
cow.
shelf.
This is the basement?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Look at this. 3 hours later. You're not going to show us the boom boom room?
Where's all the magic happen?
You guys got
Where's-
to come visit me to see that one.
Too much
That could
pixie
be
dust.
taken multiple ways.
That really can be taken so many different ways.
It could.
I'm gonna
You know
take it
who we
however I
are,
want
right?
to take it.
Exactly. You facilitated what Tyler and I are, so
That's why we're such good friends.
exactly. Well done. So I'm sorry, you said when did you guys move in?
We moved in July.
Cool. Very nice. Nice. Good stuff. Yeah, I don't have one of those yet. Maybe one day when I grow up.
One day. Is
Dean.
that ever gonna
Dean-
happen? Do we
Dean
ever
can
grow
have
up?
one of those. Nah, we don't. We don't. I mean, in this little no. Dean could have one
Like,
of
I
those if you
thought
stop buying fancy cars.
That's the problem. I won't. I'm gonna die in my house. I'm gonna have a car garage full of nice cars and 2 nice boats, but I'm gonna die in
You're
this
gonna
house.
die. You're gonna die in your car. Is what you're gonna do.
More than likely.
Yes,
Or a boat,
you
which is
are.
fine.
Well, I did save him from that a week ago. So
He
there's
did.
that.
Oh, good. Thank
Yes.
God.
Oh,
Jesus,
yes.
don't drive drunk.
Uber
Yeah.
is your best friend.
Oh, it is
Yes, it
amazing.
was.
Like if you're doing that now in this day and age with Uber and Lyft and all this stuff, come on.
Yep.
What-
No, Uber's amazing.
Even though because of that, my Uber rating is pretty low.
Maybe if you treat the drivers with respect, BA.
I mean, I try to, but I guess if I'm drunk or something and he or she is taking me somewhere, I don't know.
Have you ever thrown up in an Uber?
I haven't. I don't do that. Yeah, I don't throw up when I'm drunk. I know. See, here's the thing. Let's get back to that. Talk about full circle. You got a drink number, right? Everybody has a drink number. My drink number is 3. Anything more than that is going to be a problem. Now, if I go 2 over my drink number, I'm okay.
How many drinks did it take for you to say yes to Abercrombie?
Oh, you know what? At the time, I didn't drink. I was a kid. Yeah, I didn't drink. Come from a long line of alcoholics, so at the time, I was still kind of hard up about that, and I didn't drink. Now I'm just digging right into the whole lineage. I'm gonna.
I think my
find
drink
out
number
now.
is 1.5
I think so too. You get there quick.
cases.
No.
On the Ultra,
Dean?
yeah.
Dean?
Of Ultra, yes. Of Ultra.
My drink number is different.
AKA White Claws.
In fact,
Dean.
oh yes. Want to tell the story?
Yeah, you can tell the story.
So many years ago on my old boat, Tyler brings one of his, I don't know if it's a college friend or just a friend of his, a lady friend,
What was her
on my
name?
boat, and they roll up with a 30-pack of Bud Lights. I was like, dude, we're
Man.
going out. It's gonna be a long day. This is like a 7-8 hour day of drinking. Is that gonna be enough for you too? She goes, oh, I don't drink. That's all his. And guess what? By the end of the day, he was borrowing beers from other people because he crushed the whole 30-pack.
I believe it.
Wow.
That was back around the time of Pilot Train. Like that was a fun Tyler time.
That was
Tyler's still
impressive.
fun. Just because I have this mustache doesn't mean fun Tyler went away.
No, the mustache is fun. Tyler,
Meh.
Back
You
in
know
the
how
day,
much-
Tyler,
That was the old Tyler.
he only drank beer back in the day too.
That was a 30s Tyler.
the 30s. What is this?
Now
guy?
I'm in the 40s, Tyler.
Oh, wow.
Now 40s Tyler drinks 6 beers and it takes 4 days to recover.
Or a
Exactly.
bottle of JMO.
Or a bottle of JMO.
Or a bottle. Yeah.
It's so good.
Welcome to your
It just
40s.
hits your lips. It's so good.
Hashtag filthy 40.
I love JMO.
How do you feel, Face? Did you have a good time?
Great time. Miss you guys.
Likewise, I'm glad that we made this happen.
I am
Hell
too.
yeah.
Good stuff. It was a great recommendation, and I'm just glad you answered your phone.
I was about to be like, who the heck is this? I don't know you.
Did you? Who is this? I changed my number. I changed my phone. And nah, she actually, if she did know who it was, she played like she did, like pretty good. I don't know, so we're gonna go with that. Good stuff. Well, we do miss you, young lady, and we wish you the best. And hopefully you'll be back on the show. Hopefully we haven't ruined any like your career or your family with this show. I doubt it. But we appreciate you coming on, the first lady of the Pirate Squadron.
Oh.
You were the best of us all, probably.
Oh, please.
And you know what? Well, we got to give Quinn some props. Or should we like go kick his ass for taking her away? I'm not sure. There's like it's up in the air. He might get a visit.
I heard. Was there a replacement for me? There's a replacement, right?
There's no such thing. You're irreplaceable.
Are they trying to replace me?
Who did you think you get replaced by?
I don't know, but somebody said they were trying to replace me with somebody, and I don't remember who it was or what the name was. Some other chick.
We've hired other women, yeah, or when I was there, and they were great. They just weren't you, Nah, irreplaceable.
And this isn't to take anything away from Shannon.
Oh, Shannon. Oh yeah, Shannon's dope.
Great.
Shannon's awesome.
She is.
But she's not you.
I agree.
No, I love Shannon. She's good stuff.
The two original gangsters.
That's true. Yeah, you guys are peas in a pod. Dean, any parting words?
Live the dream, man. Not working.
Don't I know it? Yeah.
Exactly.
Did you buy a new car this week?
Nope.
Oh,
I'm holding off, man.
Oh.
Are you really? You're holding off? Is that what you're doing, Dean? You just bought a BMW. Okay, we won't get into that.
I'm refinancing my house.
Are you?
Yeah. So I gotta keep the credit looking kind of decent for a couple months now.
That's probably smart. Yeah.
2.125.
No large.
125.
2.125.
I know somebody that just got a refi at 1.6.
No.
Are these VA or
Legit.
are they?
No, not
conventional?
VA.
No, conventional. VA won't go that low.
Wow.
No, VA will not go that. Right.
I mean, you can put points on anything and buy it down to whatever you want.
Did you buy it down? They had to have bought it down.
1.6.
No, Navy Federal. Check it out.
Oh, Navy Federal.
1.6.
That's who I'm using. They told me 2.125, which I'm fine.
Now Dean's upset.
No. Dude.
They also don't have a habit of buying brand new cars and spending money that way. But
1.6.
Is that a 15 or a 30?
15.
Oh, okay.
Fine.
Oh, no, okay, that makes sense. Oh man,
You cannot get cheaper money right now.
No.
I think, and it's gonna
Legit.
stay pretty.
Yeah.
It's gonna stay pretty consistent. I think.
hope so.
If it's out there. So we'll talk more about that on the Opportunity Hour, huh, Tyler?
Yep. I just right before this did an Opportunity Hour with he is an aircraft salesman in the private sector. I don't remember what he sells right now, but he's worked for several manufacturers, but he started a business. He created a platform that connects aircraft owners or aircraft operators with aircraft maintainers. Super fascinating. And it's kind of neat. He's in the startup game, and surprisingly, there's nothing else out there.
Nice. Really?
Yeah. So it was.
Am I actually gonna have to watch this show?
You'll have to watch. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I could relate to a lot of his struggles.
Are you going to make a ProFlight Red for his business?
Good ProFlight Red. Yeah.
Uh-oh. There may be some synergy there. Can we use that word from the 90s or 2000s?
Oh yeah,
early 2000s?
synergy's good. I'm an advocate of synergy.
Oh, so my BA Tyler and I have a new business venture we're going to go in on.
Oh, what's that?
I'm letting Dean run with this one.
Due to my incident last week,
shit.
Oh, geez.
Uber IVs. We're going to have hot nurses drive around and give you IVs when you're hungover.
First of all, do they have to be hot? At that point, do you care? Like, just hook me up to the juice.
Yep. We're gonna use the
Nice.
ProFlight app to schedule it, and it's gonna run just like Uber.
So you're going to use the ProFlight back end, white label it, and license it, and then okay, I see where you're going there.
Yeah.
I dig that. You may have
Working on the
something
copy right now. So all 3 listeners out there, keep your hands off.
All right, so that's the end of our Furlough Friday double deuce.
Deuce
Yeah,
in the books.
Appreciate you coming out, Face. Michelle Reichert. Or
Thanks for having me.
What's your name? You have a different
Sure.
name. Fisher or
Fisher.
something like
Fisher
that. I know,
of Men.
It's on the screen. I know. I see it. Michelle. Do you go? Is it Michelle Reichert Fisher or Michelle Fisher parentheses Reichert?
He took her name.
Just Michelle Fisher.
He took her name. Did you guys swap names? And that's.
Uh-huh.
She doesn't miss.
I was okay with getting rid of that name, guys.
I bet. Yes, you were. Yeah, it's all good. All right, thanks for coming out.
Yeah.
Hopefully, be back
Thanks,
soon. We
guys.
haven't scared you off. Dean, always a pleasure.
Good seeing you guys. Nice seeing you, Michelle.
Resident hero.
Yeah, you
Hey,
too. See
Keep
ya.
it up in the gym, Dean. You're looking good, bro.
Appreciate it, man. I'm
I
gonna
did
try.
it, 20 pounds.
Way to succumb
Now-
to peer pressure.
We just need you to start hanging from monkey bars, stretch it out a little bit.
Yep.
Upside down, of course, from your ankles.
I'm
All right,
working on
guys. Take care.
it. See ya.